think I should do Sorry, y'all. My device is plugged in right now. And I'm about to do an intuitive message dump. I'm actually recording off of my iPad right now because the cards all over the place. Because there's some stuff because y'all know intuitive message dumps like in my phone and in my journal. So actually, I'm gonna start with the journal first, and I'm gonna go over to the phone because I haven't done journal messages in a long time, probably like a couple months. I haven't done journal messages since April. Okay, so and the last one that I did in April was April 4th, 2022. And I wrote that a karmic was trying to switch destinies with a divine masculine and divine feminine by way of spirituality. So fast forward to 6/3. I read this one in probably like 2 or 3 videos ago. I was saying that I was going to do an intuitive message dump eventually, and now is the time. So, and on this one, on 6/3, I wrote, I am successful, I am prosperous. It was just a bunch of I am affirmations. I am is the phrase for Aries. So Aries energy real prominent on that date. On 6/4/2022. We have, I wrote about two spirit beings. That was actually the first time that I learned about it. Spirit downloaded me with that, so I had to look it up. I actually looked up two soul and found what is called two spirit. Now, y'all know June is like, I think, Pride Month, and two spirit is a pride. It's like part of the LGBTQ plus S. I think that's the new one now. It's 2S. So look that up, Google that if you don't know what that is. Basically, their flag is the regular like pride flag, the rainbow, but it has two feathers on it, like in a cross, like that. Okay, two spirit being or two. But this was the reason why I looked it up right here was because of this download that I got. So two spirit beings, ancestors that were trapped and used by dark spiritualists and their cult. With a sad and dark spiritualists and a cult could be like the super religious person in your family and your family who follows them, or the somebody in the community or a prominent leader or something like that. But they were using ancestor spirits like, oh yeah, I work with my grandfather, oh I work with my grandmother, oh I work with this person, I work with that person, my cousin, my friend, my mom, how to contact spirits. But really what they was doing was they was trapping those spirits energy, and them motherfuckers got pissed while they was trapped too. But so I wrote this about a month, almost a month ago. um with Saturn retrograde and Mercury station direct. So this is when Mercury first went station direct. It's not retrograde. We're not in the shadow period or after shadow period of it anymore right now, but this was back then. The portal boundaries are solidified and the once trapped souls are free. I don't know if y'all remember a couple of intuitive message dumps I talked about before where I was talking about how DFDM, or maybe this two soul being, spirit being, part of the LGBT community. That's probably why it came up this month, because this month is Pride Month. But anyway, how this person, I told y'all before, go back a couple videos, how there was like a portal on this end, a portal on this end, and there was a bunch of people that was trapped in the middle, or souls that were trapped in the middle. And all right, we back. What the fuck? That was strange. Uh, what the fuck? All right, so actually, let me go to here so I can start pulling up some of these over here. Okay, so basically, like what I was talking about was the portals, right? One on this side, one on this side. There was a soul trapped in the middle. The souls were trapped in the middle. They couldn't get through. They were trying to hold the portals open. People were trying to entice and convince people to come back down to the lower vibration or go back through the first portal or go backwards, retrograde and things like that. But wouldn't let that happen. These souls that were once trapped by these karmic people or this karmic cult or whoever this was that claimed that they were working with crossed over loved ones, but really they were just trapping their energy and misusing it. Okay, they didn't want to go back. All right, they're like, fuck that. So they have so much gratitude. So wait, the portal boundaries are solidified and the once trapped souls are now free. They have so much gratitude for the curse being broken. So that could be generational curses, however that means to you. And they are returned to their timeline. So they were pulling people from different, and what I mean by timeline, that could be like somebody, like I said, using a grandparent's energy, or maybe when a grandparent was in a lower vibration, this person is using that lower vibrational energy rather than the higher vibrational energy that that person was on later on in their life or something like that. So that's basically what they were doing, and they were trying to keep people trapped or souls trapped, but that's been broken. It's free. These people are back on their timeline. The ones who were trapped, the ones who trapped them to use them for negative are not so happy. Karma has come to collect, restoring balance once again. Y'all know 2022 is the year of balance, right? So a lot of things putting into balance. So we got the 6-6 portal right here is the one that I wrote about right here. So 6622. A lot of children, they claim, are on the spectrum, or who have ADHD or have behavioral problems, are really prodigy children or indigo children, okay? Let me see. All right. Yes, they're really prodigy children or indigo children, is what we used to call them back when I was young. When I was a kid, I was born in the 80s, and we called special children indigo children. Nowadays, I was just about to go off into a tangent, but let me finish reading before I go off into that. Prodigy or indigo children, star seeds, they need to suppress their abilities, so they keep them under zombie medications, basically claiming that they have these medical conditions that can only be controlled with medicine and this. And these children are highly fucking gifted. They don't need to be here. They're bored with the mundane shit that they're having them learn in school. Like, the education here that these humans have created, it's not real fucking education. Like, that shit is part of the spell that keeps people mind in a lower vibration. Okay, these children need a lot more stimulation than what this planet can give them on the third dimension, and a lot of parents are too afraid to teach these children about the 5D and raising their vibration. Like, these children are outgrowing the 3D vibration earlier and earlier, and it's making it seem like they have behavioral problems and this and that. They are not supposed to be where they're at, like, literally. Okay, there's nothing wrong with most. I'm not saying all of these children don't need it, blah blah blah, blah, because some people do actually need help, and like help with organizing their thoughts, and people do stemming and things like that to help them. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with any of them, but most of these children and adults that are claiming that they now have, with all this TikTok shit that's going on, telling people you got ADHD, you got autism, you on the spectrum, blah blah, this and that. No, you're gifted. You're fucking gifted, and your gifts are trying to make themselves known. They're trying to have you hone in on them. These are gifts that have been suppressed since maybe you were a child. You could think back to when you were in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, when you exhibited, and you're like, wow, I'm just now finding out now as an adult that I had these issues, and I remember having these symptoms back when I was in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. No, you were elevating. Okay, your soul knows its assignment and is ready to start. We are often held back by limiting beliefs, religion, things like that. All right. So, okay, that was the last thing that I wrote. My candle started popping, but that was the last thing that I wrote as far as yeah, in my journal. All right, everything else I've been kind of putting in here. Oh my God, I can't even, you know what? I probably should have went back and looked at one of my old intuitive message dumps, because I got shit in here that's like a long time ago. By the end of the month, y'all get into the money too. I think that was back in August. Wow. Okay. I already read these ones to y'all in previous message dumps about, see, this is from April. Well, the last time I wrote in this one was April 26, 2021. I read this to y'all before, the growing, drowning in power, on the beach, soaking in knowledge, pulling information from out the baby's minds and brains. I'm glad that I found this one because that particular statement or sentence or download has been coming back into my head more recently. From that vision that I had or dream or whatever it was of like a lizard tongue going in a baby's ear and trying to siphon the information or Akashic record or whatever the fuck it is that they know. Watch who y'all have y'all damn newborns around. People that want to touch all over their crown and their head and shit like that because that shit is not closed yet, and wanting to take locks of their hair and keep it and shit like that. Watch who the fuck y'all have around y'all kids. I know there's certain cultures that hang an egg in the baby's doorway. For anybody that walks in the baby's room, they automatically get a motherfucking egg cleanse. Shit like that. So, and then green ring flashes of light. I wrote that April 26, 2021, but I now know that the flashes of light, green, pink, red, and white are Archangel Metatron. Trying to make himself known. I seen that yesterday. I thought my husband had turned on the flash on the camera, and I was like, did you just take a picture of me? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, I really legit just seen like a flash. So I read this one. We are crystals, so treat your body same as your crystals, masculine and feminine crystals. I read that. You traded peace and prosperity and understanding love for what? Okay. One way and a one way, my way goes, no three. Oh, y'all, I don't know what the fuck I be writing. Like, I legit, sometimes I turn over and I just get my phone and be like, I don't know. I don't be remember happening. This is from August 25th, 2021. There could be a, look, August 25th, 2021, 6:39 a.m. This could be a baby mother or baby father who now realizes that they have to go out there and do things on their own. They have come to the realization that you are committed to someone else and you no longer want to be with them. You've been showing this, but they didn't want to see it until they found out, possibly via a child, that you are getting married or that you are moving on. So that was back in August. All right, we're going to move on from that. Because, like I said, I don't remember when it was the last time. I think I read these ones. This is from September. Because I kept getting that song, You Light Up My Life. My grandmother loved country music, like, loved country music. So, ancestors say, yeah, go ahead and fuck with that magic and magical being that you have no business fucking with. See, I've been warning these people for a very long time, for over a year. This is September 15th, 2021. At 12:45 a.m. and I'm still warning these motherfuckers, and they still continue to do the shit. And now they're wondering why they're getting karma, but they're saying that they have spells on them. No, this is your karma for the shit that you was doing back then. Let's see what we were warning them about. Go ahead and fuck with that magic and magical being that you have no business fucking with. It was a trap to remove them from the bloodline and enhance your gifts, so they fell for it. Oh, okay. That was the DNA ancestral clearing that I just read over here in my journal. So yeah, you know, lately how I've been saying that download that I've been getting about how they've been trapped by their own tricks. That was this shit. Their own tricks, whatever the fuck they was doing last August and September, last summer and fall. These motherfuckers got trapped out of it and basically removed themselves from the bloodline. Damn. So, Karmic Family Circus Secrets Exposed, Talking to the Moon. All right. Astrological energies of the karmics versus non-karmics. What they have planned. Money, power, and respect. Man, I just talked about that on my last live. Go on my Instagram, mystic.melanite.tarot. The last live, like a couple days ago, it was probably about an hour and a half, like 2 hour long live. But I hadn't been up there in almost a month, so that's why it was that long. But I definitely talked about how there's a karmic energy who is pissed off because they have the money. They have a lot of money. They have power that they misuse and abuse, but they don't have respect. They have zero respect from anybody in their community, nobody that they work with, nobody spiritually. They don't have respect on the spiritual realm. They don't have respect on the 3D realm. They don't have no fucking respect. They use their money and their power to control things, but they don't actually have respect. And that's what they're jealous of. Whoever this is that has gifts or that is gifted, or indigo child that I was just talking about earlier, that person has respect that this person can't So I was talking about this back in September 15th, 2021 at 12:45 a.m. The planet is what the house is where the sign is what? I don't know what that means. Okay. So let's see, what's this? I'm trying to get through. See, sometimes my intuitive message jumps in my phone look like this. October 9th, 2021 at 8:23 a.m. Investigations. Someone's mother is involved. Check the backyard. Check the fucking backyard. Check the backyard. I feel like I needed to say that over and over again for somebody, okay? Key. So maybe in the backyard, there's something that requires a key, maybe a shed or something that's locked, some sort of cage or box or something. There's something that requires a key, or there's a key that's hidden somewhere. Maybe it's buried or whatever it is. Check the backyard. I have key, keep, possession, control. So once you find whatever this is, keep it. Not one enemy will say anything to me about why, because that's what they do. If they asked me, I would gladly tell them, but they stay in their section, which is not the VIP high vibing section. Okay. Wow, that's funny. We have Never No More by Aaliyah. The lyrics I wrote was, I gave it all to you with no questions asked. How did that song go? I'm about to look up the lyrics right now. Never no more. I remember she said, I gave it all to you with no questions asked. I can't remember. I'm about to look up the lyrics. Because there's something about the lyrics in that song. Y'all know this is a song right here. I wanted a future. Cares about the past. That first argument. Okay, she said that first argument, you up and left. I seen a change in you. Words I won't expect. This used to be my shit, y'all. I ain't play. When I was in like high school, I thought I lost you when you twist back my arm. So somebody is abusive. The man I thought I knew would do me no harm, and that ran through my mind over and over again. I promised myself you wouldn't put your hands on me again. Never no more. I didn't sleep that night. All right, I'm gonna have to link this below because the words, I didn't sleep that night. I held my pillow tight. Yeah. Trust me when I say you have been told. I'm telling you never to touch me no more. Never no more. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Oh, okay. I should have left you when you called me out my name is the next part of the lyrics. Let me twist my nose ring, y'all. I swear I'm not digging in my nose. My nose ring legit just twisted around. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so Never No More. And that was November 27th. So that was about around Thanksgiving time. Something may have happened around Thanksgiving here where that was around like the gathering of families, things like that. Y'all know a lot of rituals go on around that time where people who do kitchen witchery, people who put things in food, drinks, and things like that. I forget what moon cycle it was around that time, but that would have been around some sort of new moon so that they could start up some sort of new bonding or binding, I feel like. So that was around November 27th. 2021 at 3:32 a.m. 3:32 a.m. I told y'all Loki been working with me for a long time because y'all know Loki's number is 333. And I wrote that at 3:32 a.m. He wakes me up anywhere between 3:33. Well, I don't know if it's just him, but I always get woke up between like 3:30 and like 5:55 in the morning. It does not like, and sometimes it'll happen for days in a row and then it'll stop for months. But I know that's when they really trying to tell me like shifts and things are happening. It's been happening for probably about the last week. I've been waking up like 4:44. Been seeing a lot of 333s and 777s and 4444s and yeah. So the energetic alarm clocks are going off. So cleanse the energy of uncertainty. I wrote that December 2nd. And I've been talking to y'all a lot lately about, people trying to keep you in the energy of indecisiveness because it's of low vibration. If you are a high vibrational being, every choice of yours is divinely and angelically guided. So there's no need to be in the energy of indecisiveness. The energy of indecisiveness is of low vibration. So somebody wants to put you in the energy of indecisiveness by making you confused about who you should choose, who you can trust, things like that. So cleanse that energy if you still have that. Last night, let me go to the one that I did last night, because for some reason I was getting this number 15652. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that is a PIN number, a locker number. That could even be a birthday. Some other countries do the month in the middle. So that could be like June 15th, 1952. $156.52. I don't know what the fuck that shit means, but I just kept hearing that shit over and over again. What time I did it? Look, June 27th, 2022 at 2:18 a.m. I just kept hearing 15652, 15652. So something about that is relevant. Let me go back. Let's see. We got Operation Melanite. I was writing shit like that. January 28th at 7:58 a.m. Operation Melanite. December 16th, 2021, 225. So that could have been about something that happened on Christmas of 2021. So people are doing, it's a lot of people do a lot of ritualistic things, a lot of around gatherings. So cookouts, Christmas, birthdays, things like that. A lot of people love to do that shit, especially when it's the time for them to cook. That motherfucker that be putting shit in people's food, they love it. That's the chef of the family. That motherfucker can cook or can bake. Yeah, all right. Okay. Y'all better start doing some Reiki or energy healing over y'all food. But let's see, what's this one? December 28th, 2021. So something happened also on New Year's. All right. December 28th, 2021, 12:36 p.m. Venus retrograde in Capricorn and full moon in Gemini. When you've already fought and defeated the sunken place multiple times as a child, it's near impossible for anyone to bring you back down as a conscious adult in their power. Okay, I remember reading this on an intuitive message dump before, and I explained to y'all how I fought the sunken place as a child multiple times. Like, what they try to do to children, because y'all know I was involved in, and I've talked about this before too, and like that child star shit. My mom had me doing like stuff like that. So I don't know what, like, I really honestly, it's a large chunk of my childhood that's missing from my brain. I'm pretty sure that's due to some sort of trauma, or I don't fucking know. But or maybe it's being kept safe. I have no clue, because these are some cards that I pulled this morning. High Priestess and the Moon, that's like keeping secrets or knowing things. And that could be the reason why I was getting those downloads before about them trying to, lizard their little tongues up in children's ears to get what they know, because they're closer to the veil. But anywho, I think I told y'all before, the place that they put you as a child, I don't know if they do this as adult, but the place they put you as a child, for me, it was like a dark place. It's like dark all around. It's a spotlight. It's always a spotlight. Every time I come up out of it, I notice that the place that it's in is a spotlight. Because one time it was a spotlight on like some hands, but the other time it was like a spotlight and it was on a doll and a ball, and that was it. It was like, here, play with this shit while you sit here, like while we just control and fuck your life over or some shit. But yeah, so I've already read that to y'all. December 28th, I was predicting, I guess, what was supposed to be going on New Year's. Someone's planning a third-party attack, tried to trick you into coming toward it, but you outsmarted them weeks ago, like it usually does. All right, because they're always late to the party. Okay, always late to the party. All right, so add incense or sage. Oh, to divination. Okay, so somebody needs to do that. January 1st. An important mission with the Divine Masculine had to do it different at the last minute. Oh, okay. January 1st, 7:53 a.m. Divine Masculine had to do it different at the last minute. He didn't even know about the switch up. It was because the karmics are watching. They're hawking over their energy. They're constantly getting readings done, constantly trying to tap into energy. So when the Divine Masculine thinks that he's doing one mission, spirit, the guides, ancestors, whatever, is creating a whole nother mission, like an alternate route, an alternate mission in the background. So that way, when these people tap into Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine's energy to see what they have coming up, oh, they're going to see what this person plans on doing, but they're not going to see that damn switch up at the very last second that the spirit has for them. These motherfuckers really be thinking that they can outsmart God. Like they legit be thinking, okay. Anyway, so a crash course, let's say, hawking your energy, trying to show him the ropes. Okay, crash course in the mission. He seems overwhelmed but eager, never scared. Super secret mission. I can still see the dream, but my guides won't let me find the words to explain it. So I guess when I was writing that, I couldn't explain the dream. So because we come into an age of Aquarius last year, what did I write that? 2022. So in 2021, because we came into the age of Aquarius, a lot of negativity was put out there from people who discovered and played around with it. This year is going to be the year of karma for the karmics. I wrote that on January 1st. And they ain't been getting nothing but karma ever fucking since. Hey. All right. So this year is going to be the year of karma for the karmics. Their sentence starts today, January 1st, 2022. All right. And January 1st, which is 1 and 1 equals 2. So that would be 22022. So like I said, this year is the year of the high priestess, because 2/22/22 was the high priestess date, and it's also the year of balance, karma, justice, things coming into balance. Okay, the scales finally being put into place. All right, so this year, okay, I put that their sentence starts today. I don't know for how long. It depends on the spiritual crime, because they was out here doing all types of illegal shit in the universe. When it comes to spiritual law, one thing's for certain, two things for sure: the universe is going to hit that reset button. Everyone linked to or connected will also receive karma. So if you sat back and watched, you knew what the fuck was going on, your ass catching that karma too. Oh well. All right, because you knew what the fuck was going on. You knew the shit wasn't right. You knew you were supposed to be speaking up. Your spirit guides told you this shit is not right, you need to say something, and you didn't. And you still sat in somebody's face and smiled at them and still didn't say shit. So your ass catching karma too. Okay? So, I mean, get it. We all catch karma. Karma is not a bad thing. I mean, not for me anyway. If you know you're not putting out no negative energy and you doing what you're supposed to be doing, and karma, the word karma shouldn't scare you. So, whatever. All right. A few will realize what they've done and they will change. Okay. They will understand that they're catching karma. They'll catch it silently. It'll be fast, and they'll go ahead and switch up whatever it was that they've done. But most will do something else to hide from their crimes, or to try to hide from karma, hide from the inevitable, things like that. They'll try to cloak themselves or whatever. And they'll just add on extra karma. That's all that does. And extra time to their karma. So that's what they do. They're karmic. They don't like to take accountability, which is most of their missions here anyway. Simple, and they can't even do that. So their simple ass mission is to take accountability for the shit that they've done, atone for it, forgive, be forgiven, all that other shit. They can't do that. They're too karmic. Their pride is too much. I'm seeing the devil card in my head. It's just too much pride. All right. They need to have an ego death at the end of the day, and they don't want to surrender to that. All right. So that's why they're karmic, and that's why there's only 144,000 divine beings who are able to rise to that vibration. Okay. Let's see. We have the upside down lens theory. January 4th, 2022, 8:09 a.m. I'm only showing y'all this because I have, for the receipts, for the purposes of the receipts. So motherfuckers can't say I just made that shit up. Y'all know how iPhone work. The notes stop, the date and time stop at the last time that you wrote on that note. Not the first day, but the last day that you wrote it. So the last time I wrote on this note was January 4th, 2022 at 8:09 a.m. Upside down lens theory. Same-sex relationship exposed after someone found their wife cheating too. She was cheating with an ex, and he was cheating with a cross-dresser / his boy. Okay. Wiggles out the noose knot. They don't gotta love you if they need you. 117 significance. Like I said, that anything with numbers can be birthdays, addresses, social security numbers, shit. It could be your high school football number. I don't know what these numbers mean, but it says 117 significance, much to celebrate coming up. That could even be November 7th. Okay. Underripe banana. Someone still went for it. I don't know what the fuck that means. I was just writing shit, okay? Consumption is anything absorbed through the mouth, eyes, etc. Back to college, graduation day, initiation. I don't remember writing that shit. And then like a month ago in Taurus season, I had graduation day initiations all over, messages all over again. So I knew that was coming up, I guess. And the upside down lens theory, I told y'all about that in a previous message dump about how they showed me what the world Earth looks like. Okay, I told y'all about that. Basically it looks like a fucking eyeball. Okay, I told y'all about the vibration, how to flip it, like the upside down is right side up right now. We need to get that this way. And yeah, all right, go back to my intuitive message dumps from before. All right, why won't they stop? Because they got to pay what they owe. They have deals with the devil. I wrote that January 26th at 10:41 a.m. So this is the reason why the karmics won't stop doing what they're doing, because they've made so many deals with so many demonic energies and entities that they can't stop. These devils and demons is on their neck. And lower vibrational ancestors on their neck. You owe us, you owe us, you owe us. We gonna kill your ass if you don't bring us this. So they even try to do like little siphoning energies and stuff like that. That shit ain't working. Okay, Operation Melanite is after that. There's an emperor who doesn't want to shake things up. This is February 2nd. So that's 2/2/2022, 6:25 a.m. Oops. I'm mad, my little card reader came up. Okay. 2/2/22 at 6:25 p.m. I'm sorry. So there is an emperor who doesn't want to shake things up. But if he doesn't take control over what's been happening around him, that's that Aries energy that I was talking about earlier. If he doesn't take control over what's been happening around him, the divine will. And it will cause a serious, major, public, nasty tower moment. That's probably what's going on right now, because this motherfucker was too punk ass to take control. Sorry, Emperor, but you was acting like a little punk. You was letting the little bitches in your family and your friends group, and you was trying to be nice to everybody, and I don't want to hurt this person's feelings, and this person gonna get too sad, and I'm just not that type of person. These motherfuckers had you in rituals and shit. They was trying to kill your ass, and you not that type of person. Now the shit is just gonna be ripped apart and put on blast publicly because your ass didn't want to, calm it down privately. Spirit was trying to tell your ass to do this shit a long time ago, sir. And you did not. So now Spirit is like, okay, hold my beer. Because let me show y'all two other cards that I pulled this morning. The Wheel of Fortune in the World. Spirit is like, hold my beer. Okay. I pulled 6 cards this morning before I got up here. The 3 of Pentacles. So that's working together, spirit guides and things like that. The Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Coins, which is like the community card. The Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Moon, and the High Priestess. So, like I said, the universe is like, hold my beer. Y'all want to keep this shit on the low, on the secret, on the this, on the that. You want to spare a karmic's feelings? Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no, it's not going to go out like, it's not going to go down like that. So they're going to cause very major public nasty tower moments, okay? If you don't want to be caught up in that shit, I suggest you fall back from those that you know are karmic. Because there ain't no way that y'all can't tell me right now, y'all don't know who the fuck is karmic around you. Or who has been karmic around you. You got the gut feeling. Some people are still in denial that it's their mother, that it's their sister, that it's their brother. Stop being in denial, because you will continue to catch karma as long as you're in denial. All right? So I have grandfather didn't speak much. Aquarius energy just guided me. Definitely been watching. My grandfather is an Aquarius, so that could be for somebody else that's out there whose grandfather is an Aquarius, or there's some grandfatherly energy that's watching over them that has Aquarius in their chart. Somebody counted their chickens before they hatched. Some of the karmics have offered their energy in exchange for death. I wrote that. Some of the karmics have offered their energy in exchange for death, since they can no longer play with yours and siphon off of your energy or cloak themselves with you. I just heard fountain of youth. So somebody could have been trying to siphon with this Wheel of Fortune energy. Somebody could have been trying to siphon off of your, or the baby's energy, like I said. I don't even know where I was at. Okay. So some of the karmics have offered their energy in exchange for death, since they can no longer play with yours and siphon off your energy or cloak themselves with you. The demons they are in contract with took them up on that offer, but at a price. They had to give up some amount of energy being they had to give up the same amount of energy being siphoned from you, and it's leaving them terminally ill. So the same amount of energy that they siphon from these karmics are siphoning from the low vibrational beings to give to these demons and stuff to help them get ahead or stay ahead and things like that. When they can't siphon it off of you anymore, they still have to give up that energy, but they have to give up that energy off of their own selves, and they're already spiritually weak. So it's making them even more weak and terminally ill, like they're getting tumors and cancer and having a lot of mental health issues and things like that because of it, because they're not siphoning off of the healthy energy to feed to the demons anymore. They only have their karmic nasty energy to feed to the demons. So it's getting real crazy out here. That's why these motherfuckers is using babies and keep trying to be around people's babies and wanting to babysit people's kids and shit like that. They always want to have their babies come with your kids can come with me to the pool, to the water, to the beach. Y'all better stop letting these people do rituals on y'all kids. That's all I got to fucking say. I heard age spell. The age spell is the happy birthday to you. That's the age spell. You do the whole ritual where you gather around, you sing, you push yourself forward in age, chronologically, spiritually, physically, and then you do the candle ritual where you put the candle on the offering, which is the cake. You make a wish or you set your intention and then you blow it out. So people still participating in this aging ritual every year. Okay, that's crazy. But anyway, so they had to give it up. So these people probably are going to be, it ain't gonna be looking so good within 3 months of their birthday, either within 3 months before or 3 months after their birthday. It ain't looking good. Some of them are terminally ill. They're already looking very sickly, and they're constantly drained, tired, or lethargic. That's how you can tell who these people are, okay? If you've cut your energies from these people and you still don't know exactly who it is, it's the ones who now all of a sudden are just so drained and tired and all that extra shit, right? So how is this generational curse passed down is through a handler in the family. So generational curses, y'all know what those are. If you don't, look them up, because most of us were or are under multiple generational curses. That's how they were able to, like, you know, trap people into believing that we were slaves and all that other shit, or trap us into being slaves. I'll just put it like that, because people like the 3D shit. Yes, there were people who were physically enslaved and things happened to them, but all of that shit was really like, y'all know it was way more slaves on them plantations than it was slave owners. They definitely could have did an uprising. Look at Haiti. Under a spell. All right. That's how this whole Juneteenth thing started. Them motherfuckers was still under a spell, yo. The words and shit like that, they were still under a fucking spell. Them motherfuckers, they didn't know that they were free. 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 Y'all know what I mean by free. Okay, so anyway, how they do this, how they pass down these generational curses is through a family handler. Y'all might see this handler as like the matriarch or patriarch of the family, okay? Oh, okay, I put right up under that. His mother wants to control him, wishes his ex was attached to his money or inheritance so that she could really have control over him. But now that he is connected to his divine counterpart who has been waking him up, she knows that she will not have any access to his large inheritance that this daughter-in-law stands to receive. I don't know what that is. That could be a gift, that could be a child, whatever that is. Decides to get the ex or the baby mama to kill off, or other people as well, to kill off this divine feminine. Paying for rituals, spells, people to go out of town, things like that. Energy projection, stuff like that. I think I read this before. I feel like I read this before. They already started promising other people portions of the money and energy. Someone loves someone but is afraid to show it because of others around them. They may have participated in some of this stuff, this karmic things in the past, but they fell in love in the process and they feel ashamed now. They want to help, but is being shut out by spirit to clear themselves of that guilt. Okay, so they have to clear themselves of the guilt first, and then they could come in and help this person that they really actually love. The person they want to help is highly protected, doesn't need it, but this person's codependency is keeping them from fighting their mind to stop. Okay. That was February 2nd. February 5th, 2:14 a.m. These people are the lineage of an evil witch coven dating back to the Jamestown settlement. Y'all know I live like a hop, skip, and jump away from this Jamestown settlement. If you don't know what the fuck that is, look it up. The area that I live in is very, very haunted. The land is very haunted. Everything here is haunted. Okay. Even I say, like, we have the Area 51 of the East Coast over here, which, Google it. If you don't believe me, look up The Farm, aka Camp Perry, aka the CIA training base camp. Y'all don't know what the CIA does? Look that shit up too. But I live near all of that shit, okay? So Jamestown settlement, you know, there's a lot of native energy here, residual energy. There are a lot of settler energy still here. There's a lot of people who were forced to come here energy still here. A lot of tragic energy still here. A lot of stolen land energy still here. A lot of there's a lot of genome people here who intermixed and intermingled with the true owners of this land so that their ancestors could have claim to the land and things like that, and it would be put in certain people's wills. It was mostly the colonists, the male colonists, who bred with the females, so that way, you know, because things are passed down through the male lineage, so they will pass it to their sons, and then, you know, promote for their sons and daughters to be with other genomes instead of intermingling with other natives again, or people of African lineage again, because it was only just like a tactic to get like ownership or to have some sort of possession of the land, right, that they can pass down in a will. So we have These people are the lineage of an evil witch coven dating back to the Jamestown settlement. That's why I'm not surprised I'm being attacked energetically as a Melanite with indigenous and African ancestry lineage that can be proven by my DNA test. They owe us. And with the Pluto return, they are scrambling. We are not dead. I need people with me. I feel like I live in a hot spot. I do. I really legit feel like I live in a hot spot. They may be trying to gather a lot of people to one area to trigger something. Gentrification has been going on, and they have been opening up the intersections and building a lot of new parts of the area. I think they want to trigger some sort of race war with all the military being here, because we do have an army base here. Like I said, we have the CIA base here. We have Air Force Base here. We have a naval weapons station here. We have the shipyard or shipbuilding here. We have one of the largest large for imports for things coming into this country here. That's just in this one area that I live in. Okay, so there's Marine, Army, Marine is a little bit further down south, but we have just in this one area where I live, we have Army, Air Force, and all the other stuff that I named. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of other shit around here too. Navy, blah, blah, blah. So gentrification, okay. Where was I at? People want to sell themselves out for their piece of the pie. The big pie they haven't told you about. So keep pushing. You've got this. It's on stolen land, and they're rebuilding on it. Someone illegally switched paperwork and stole someone's property. So whatever, I think there's some sort of like property development, land development, or something happening on some sort of land that was thought for a long time, or was on paper seemed to be owned by an entity or a city or a town or something like that, and it really is not. It really belongs to a prominent indigenous family, and somebody is going to find that paperwork. So like I was saying, there's some sort of key to something. So that could be something, like I said, a time capsule buried in someone's yard, something. There's something that somebody has some sort of paperwork on. I was talking about that shed earlier. There's something that somebody has paperwork on, okay? Somebody has the key to all of this, okay? So someone illegally switched paperwork, stole someone's property. They illegally obtained someone's signature by having them sign one document and then scanning it and adding it to another document and sent it digitally. So there was maybe a family or somebody who knew that this property or something belonged to this person or was supposed to be inherited or passed to someone. I heard DocuSign. So someone could have gotten somebody to sign something via DocuSign or anything like that. But like I said, somebody illegally obtained, and that's why my signature changes often. Oh, when did you get that signature? Oh, no, my signature was changed by then. So, and it's going to look illegal. Like they don't have any original signature. They don't have an actual documentation that has an original signature. All they have are copies, and they have like forged signatures. So if a professional handwriting analysis was done, it would definitely 100% prove that this person did not sign that paperwork. Okay. So there was a mother involved. There's a lot of karmic mothers y'all dealing with this year. So there was a mother involved in obtaining other signatures, needing to marry a couple and hand off some land. Told the family that they'd get a cut once the original couple, aka the divine feminine and divine masculine, was unalived. Okay, so that was the plan. If they get the document, experts to view it, they should be able to pinpoint it's not an original copy, or they need to ask for the original copy. This ancient coven has a whole community under sex magic and war conflict magic. It's abusive and it must be stopped. So that was written on February 5th. Okay. Children trying to corrupt the minds. I think I wrote about all of that. I was getting the name Anthony. Actually, yesterday I was getting the name Drew. So the name Drew may be relevant. This has been going on for 49 minutes, so I'm going to stop this live and I'm going to start back up. at February 22nd. So 222, 222. All right. Love y'all.